From Jill Ludford. Thank you, Jill. Clearly the curve is flattening and the actions that have been put in place are beginning to have an effect. I'm particularly pleased that the number of tests have gone up, over 500, and I want to thank everybody who's come forward to have a test. We've been encouraging people to do that. Please, if you've got symptoms, do have that test. We need to track where the COVID virus is in our communities. And I want to also acknowledge New South Wales Health and the local health district for the efforts they've made in getting the pathology tests up and running in a much more timely fashion. So thank you very much for that. My heart goes out this morning and a big thank you to the whole of the community. I know that people have made a lot of sacrifices. Businesses are struggling. People are struggling with work. I just want to say thank you for the efforts you've made. We need to get the support to you that you need, and I hope that is happening. But I know it's been difficult. It's been an anxious time, but those actions have saved lives, and it has been a really important part of our response. I just want to make a couple of comments on a couple of issues. First of all, I understand that elective surgery is now going to slowly recommence, and I want to thank all those patients and doctors who've postponed that surgery over this period to allow our health system to get ready. I know that the resumption of that surgery is going to be a slow process and a very careful process, and that's important because it was pretty clear yesterday from the briefing that we had with the Health Minister that even though the curve is flattening and people can see a light at the end of the tunnel, we have a long way to go, and that the lifting of restrictions is going to be a very careful and a very cautious process, and I just ask the community to be with us on that. I'd also like to thank our emergency services personnel, particularly the police, and all of our health workers who are continuing to front line for us on this. Finally, in regard to Anzac Day, it is really our national day, and I'm hoping that on Anzac Day morning we'll be able to do our own version of what's happened in Italy and other parts of the world where people have clapped from their balconies. We'll be hopefully having a light and celebrating from our driveways, and I'd encourage everyone to join together in an act of unity for our National Day on Anzac Day. On that note, thank you.